What comes to me is that we are all one, and that we need to love and respect each other, and to honor each other's traditions, and to recognize that we share this beautiful planet, and
thank you, honey.
that if we can live in love, then and not judge each other, then and recognize our unity, and that our stewardship of this planet, which is really a spaceship for humanity, and respect it, then we can fulfill our purpose in coming to Earth, which is to raise the energy vibration, to raise consciousness, and to establish peace for the entire universe.
And how do you think people could reach this? How do you think
the first step to this is loving yourself, because when you love yourself, you have no reason to judge anyone else. Because the reason people judge others is because they don't love themselves, so they need to make themselves feel better. They have to put other people down, or point out the separation or the gap, instead of recognizing the unity. So the first step is to love yourself in a spiritual way, not in an ego-centered way, and then recognize that the differences between us, because every culture has its unique qualities, those differences make up the beautiful tapestry of life on Earth. And we should embrace our differences as well as our unity.
And how do you feel about the future of America?
I feel that the future of America is, though not yet decided, my feeling is that the United States is moving toward openness and inclusion. There's a lot of growth that needs to take place. I don't identify myself as, yes, I was born in America and I consider myself an American citizen, but I consider myself a citizen of the world. And whenever I travel abroad, I love experiencing the cultures of other countries, and I love the people and their unique perspective. So I see the future of America as moving in that direction, and becoming less insular and more embracing of the world, and recognizing that the world isn't ours to control. The world is for everyone to participate in.
Do you have a question to me?
Yes. It's very easy to say love yourself, but I would like to ask you, do you have any advice for me, for every woman in my country, in Poland, how we should start, what we should to do to love ourselves?
Okay, so there are two answers to that question. One is the passive way is through meditation, because when you meditate, you raise your energy vibration, and that builds self-love. But then we're meditating for a given set of time at the beginning of the day and maybe at the end of the day. But what do we do in between when we're active in our daily routine? And that's when we want to observe our thoughts and our actions and our words, and make sure that whatever we're doing, saying, or thinking, it is an expression of self-love. So that we don't criticize ourselves, because that's not productive. That we take care of ourselves, we take care of our bodies, we take care of our minds, we take care of our souls. And whenever we feel a negative emotion like depression or anger or jealousy or any of those what I call lower vibration emotions, it is vital that we recognize, oh, I am not loving myself right now, and I have to go into joy and peace and love and bliss. And so it's an active process where you want to be able to step back and observe yourself and make sure that your thoughts and your actions and your words are expressing self-love. And at first it's a lot of work, but then it becomes, over time, it becomes more and more natural. And you recognize that we all have thought habit patterns. And our thought habit patterns tend sometimes to send us into low vibration, into depression, into anger, into jealousy. And we have to recognize that we need to change those thought habit patterns by observing ourselves, and when we catch ourselves doing that, saying, oh no, I'm not going to go there anymore. I don't have to be angry. I don't have to be jealous. I don't have to be depressed. I can experience joy. And then the other aspect of all of this is to be constantly pursuing your greatest joy, your highest level of excitement. So, because whatever it is that excites you, that you enjoy doing, that you love doing, that's building high vibration energy in you, and it's moving you toward your Dharma. And your Dharma, which is your divine role, it's the reason you were placed on this earth. You know, you were in banking, okay? And now you're teaching in this spiritual center that you've created. So the banking aspect of you fulfilled the materialistic side of human life. Yes. And that has its value. But your dharmic role is what you are doing now. It is your divine purpose, which is to help others to raise their energy vibration. And this you know, you didn't give up banking because you wanted to, you thought that a spiritual center would raise your income. You gave it up because you had a passion for it. It was a love. And so you are fulfilling your Dharma in doing this. And that is what following your joy is about. It's about finding your Dharma. Because every step in the path of following your joy is a step closer to finding your life's purpose. That's why we have excitement. Excitement for something is the magnet that draws us toward our Dharma.
Very often, women, we are looking for the man because all we need is love.
Right.
Yes? And do you think if we build that relationship with men, it means that we don't love ourselves enough?
There is a purpose for love between two human beings. But in order to experience the highest level of that, we have to love ourselves first. Because when we don't love ourselves and we're seeking love from someone else, that's why a lot of people seek love from someone else, is to fulfill a hole in themselves. When we do that, we make choices that are not in our best, highest and best good. So when you love yourself and then seek a loving relationship with another human being, that relationship is that much more fulfilling. The reason we have the innate desire to love another human being is to create unity. It creates one out of two, and that is a natural. It's a natural process in the universe because everything is really one, and when we come to Earth, we are separated. This separation is created, and it's a innate desire to reunify with another person. And so the reason anyone loves another human being is because they want to experience unity, and that unity ultimately is union with divine energy. So it isn't wrong to want to love another human being, but if you want your relationship to be fulfilling, it has to begin with the foundation of loving yourself.